It's backwards. Fuck! Anyways, welcome to...
Yeah, no. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh! There you go. Welcome to Juno and Ricardo's Recorded Journal, episode 0.
So, we're doing this, man.
So we're actually doing this.
We've talked about this for such a long time. Finally, we're here.
In preparation.
Alright.
Cheers.
Cheers. Very good.
The fans deserve this.
Yeah. Wear your glasses that have no use whatsoever. So, first episode here now in Dino's house, number 26, Subic Bay, come here.
My God, some kawawa guy.
Number 26.
Like they told him, we're here, 26. Where's Dino? Reminds me of there's this time that Chris had a fan and she was just waiting outside his house and stuff. Right? You want to let the people know about that, or should they go through an old school vintage candy magazine?
Yeah, I talked about it back then, man. It was like this is episode 0, guys.
Episode 0.
Yeah.
We do what we can.
We can.
We do what we can. We have to work with what we have. He shook his head.
Yeah, did you know what my lola said? I went upstairs, right? And then like, I said, hi lola, and then her face, parang I was a ghost. What nangyari sa'yo? She's just touching my head. Like, what happened? And then when I went down, she was like, what the fuck? She was like, that's what she sounded like. That's what she sounded like.
What the fuck is going on, man?
You wanna restart it?
No, it's perfect.
No.
Organic as fuck.
Organic as
Fuck.
Gluten free.
There, lights. Perfect.
Alright, so you haven't made me kwenta yet about your gig the other night.
At your freak show.
Yes, I heard it was nice balls. Nice balls.
So if you guys didn't know, I'm back to MCing. I'm back in the Philippines, obviously. And yeah, it was great, man. Ito putang ina. So there's this kid, right? I'm not gonna drop names or anything, but there was this kid, and it was like he's part of this like DJ duo thing, and he was
DJ duo,
like it's two of them DJs and
DJ duo.
Alright, and I don't know if it was on blow or something. Like I didn't know because he was like sweating and everything. It was really like amped up, right? And then he comes up to me, right? You know, he comes up to me. He's like, "Hey man, we're up in 15 minutes. Are you ready?" And I'm like, first of all, like I'm trying to think like, do I know you? Like, do I know you? I'm like, yeah, sure, alright, cool.
But weren't you MCing for like certain DJs?
Yeah, exactly.
You're not like the fucking MC for the
everybody. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, coming up next.
Like,
DJ duo on blow.
So it was like, because on my contract it was like 3.5 hours to MC, and then I already talked to the DJs, and I was already set like which DJs are gonna.
Yeah, definitely. You get to be going on.
Yeah, and then so this kid again comes up. Oh no, he goes into the dressing room. He comes back out. He's wearing shades, and then he has his hat on. And then there's this big mirror in the standby area. And then he gets in the mirror. And he's just like, I'm like, all right, this guy looks like he's on a good one. and then he comes up to me again. Hey man, we're up in 4 minutes. Can you do this?
Intense, huh?
Right?
Yeah.
Can you do this?
Yeah.
Can you do this? And I'm like, yeah, man, I can.
But did you MC for them?
And then so passive aggressive sweetheart. so they go out, and then I go out as well, and then we're there like on the field and shit, and that like and then they're still setting up, right? Like the technicians and everything. They go out, they come back into the venue, and then it's like, all right, man, let's do this, man. Let's do this. Can you do this again, right? And like coming up to me like he fucking knows me. Like he fucking knows me. And then like I just wanted to pop his little ego bubble a little bit. And then I saw on his ID what group he's from. And I was like, hey man, I just want to ask you something. Who are you? like, do I know you?
Mm.
And then he got back, and then he was like set it back, and I was like, oh, I was like, yeah, what's your name? And then he gave me his name. And then the other guy that he was with, he seemed like a pretty calm guy. It was just like the other one was really cracky. And then so he was like, and the other guy was just like really chill, and he was like, and like sweating, but he was still sweating. And then what was I gonna say? And then yeah, he gave me his name and everything. He was like, oh okay, I'm sorry. Like if I didn't know, I thought I was under the impression like he knew me, like we knew each other. All right, and then like, all right, cool. Like so we're gonna do this, right? We're gonna do this. And then he started saying like, and then I think he started to go back in his shell or some shit. And then said like, yeah, I just like I'm really nervous. I'm just really nervous. And I'm like, don't worry about it, man.
Probably the wrong thing to do if you're really nervous. Just do a shit ton of drugs.
Yeah. And then but the thing is like, you don't go up to some person and be like, hey man, so can you do this?
For sure, that's part of his like insecurity or something, dude.
Maybe.
But what I'm interested in actually is like I heard you performed your like a song you made with those damn nerds.
Yes.
It's an old song you guys made, right?
Yeah. We recorded this back in 2012. It's called The Nights.
Oh, download now, guys. Get it on SoundCloud. Get it on SoundCloud.
Maybe I'll upload it on SoundCloud. And so I did it with Mark Nagosha, aka Ice, AIS. We recorded it with Cammy V. Cammy V was originally on it, and then we performed it with those damn nerds, and then it was cool because it wasn't like an intense like electro song. It was more like a chill type, and then I with like a little dubstep, and then like the last song of their set, right? They had a great set because those damn nerds they do like a different thing where like they sing because they have their own singer, and then like and so like. They have that niche, and then so like while DJing, someone like they had that girl singer, and then they had me, the MC for them, and then the to end the act, I performed my song, which was produced by Marks Monterola, and it's called "Watch Me Fuck This Bitch Up." It's called "Watch Me Fuck This Bitch Up." Watch me.
He was gonna release that song soon.
Next week for sure. Next week.
Fuck this bitch up side by side. Has his mahal.
And you know, like when you go to a concert, you don't wanna hear shit you don't know. Like you go to a concert, you go.
Not necessarily. I don't think. Well, I think people who can't like adjust to the moment or flow with it, I guess they would have to be like, what? But like if the song's good, I mean, then it's a pleasure to hear something new, right?
Probably, especially electro EDM festivals.
Like something new, like something like.
Because everybody's like, oh, that's that.
Yeah, because when it's like an old song, you're like your head just goes into I know the song. Like I already know the words that are coming. I already know the frequency. I already know when to jump. But like when it's a new song, you're capturing somebody's attention right away, and then they have to process it. So I think that would be a good thing. I think all people, if they have an original song, perform the original song, man.
Yeah.
I wanted to be there, man. I really wanted to be there. I was gonna go in like a zombie outfit. My hands fucked up.
Or mummy.
Yeah, a mummy. Yes, it's more tissue paper. But my lovely girlfriend had dengue. It's very sad, dude. There's actually a surge now. Makati Med is like full of people with dengue, dude. And it's like, man, dengue sucks, man. I had dengue before. It's fucking bad, dude.
Enchong had dengue.
Well, Enchong's a superhero, okay?
Yeah.
Alright. I had it, dude, and after a month after recovering from the dengue, I still I had such a hard time running or any sort of cardiovascular exercise was just tearing me apart, dude. Such a bad freaking sickness, man. And why hasn't anybody found the cure to this thing yet?
But haven't they already research is better now, and
I guess, but
not like before. You have dengue, you die.
Yeah, I think it doesn't kill as many people. But the thing is, I think all mosquitoes have dengue, dude. It just depends on how high your immune system is at
how fucked up with dengue. I got dengue, man.
Dengue on.
It's like AIDS for mosquitoes. And then I got to perform my song, and then I was really nervous, but it was great because I could see in the crowd like some people were still like processing like, okay, all right, they were just still like, all right, but then like.
Dude, I'm betting you that some people thought it was an actual song for sure. Like from the States. Like I'm sure there's like some people thought.
And then like so like the chorus like just back it up, hey, watch me fuck this bitch up. Very simple. Nah, nah, nah. Watch me fuck this bitch up. And then next verse. And then when it was already the second hook, I could already see like a little mosh pit happening and like in the middle of the crowd. And they were singing along. It's like because it was so easy to get. Like watch me fuck this bitch up. Back it up and watch me fuck this bitch up. And I was like, all right, I have more faith in my music. I have more faith in the people. Like especially now, like, cause like the masses aren't dumb. It's just that the media just gives them bullshit.
I think at this point in time, dude, like the internet, everybody, like most people have the internet. I mean, if there's some people that don't have the internet, I guess those are the people who don't have signal. And I'm sure even people who might not have as much as most, like still are still able to get information online. I think it's such a powerful thing because information eventually will just make everybody.
They said like the internet because like I read a bunch of comics and stuff and then like they talk about like the evolution of like the human beings, like eventually we're all gonna have like a uni mind. We're all gonna be connected, and hopefully, like like we're all connected, like conscious.
If we don't kill ourselves first,
if we don't fucking bomb every fucking country for like
Fukushima everything first,
resources and shit. Yeah, so that like this that we will all be connected, and then like we'll all have this uni mind, and the internet kind of replicates that because all this information is out there. And anybody can just access it and have this, receive the same information. So like, with kids now, especially the ones that are like into music or like, or anything arts wise, like if you find something that you like, it's easier for you to find the same thing, or like the same like genre of or type of style of the art that you like, because you have the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like people aren't that stupid anymore. Like fans can smell the bullshit. Fans can definitely smell the bullshit. If you put shit out there and it's like, no. But I think the reason why people eat it up so damn much is because the bullshit is consistent.
It is. Because like if you really look at it, when like people talk about the masses here, I mean, I am the masses. I'm just under a different umbrella, I guess. I just I listen to different things and like, so example, the UFC puts out like its stuff and propaganda, or like I see like, I don't really like clothes though, man. I'm not really materialistic though.
No,
you shave your head. I shave my head. I don't enter the void, bro. Like I don't.
No attachment whatsoever. Yeah. All I have to do is just get rid of your girlfriend and you can be really free and fly. She's gone. I can fly.
The Avatar is out, man. Yeah, so like I'm thinking about me and Alexa thinking about I'm gonna go as Aang. I'm gonna shave. You know like people get like those lightning bolts here. I'm just gonna get an arrow and then color it blue.
You should get the neon paint stuff. So
it glows in the dark.
Yeah.
Avatar. Shit. Shit. What does he call it? Avatar mode.
Avatar mode. Avatar mode. Fucking nerds, geeks.
What is this coffee, man?
Huh?
What is this coffee?
Ogres.
Gluten free. GMO free.
I'll be Sokka for Halloween. Cause he gets the ladies. And
he has a boomerang. Man, you know what? I've been thinking like, so everybody like is talking about the Philippine election coming up, right?
I just stay out of it, man.
I'm an American citizen.
I'm an American citizen too. Because I don't want to get deported.
Yeah, man. Talk some shit, man. Like,
yeah.
But like, for me, I don't know, man. Maybe this is just me, but I really don't. I think it doesn't matter who gets elected into office.
Mm-hmm.
I think the system in place has so many moving parts already that one person, even
one person is not gonna control everything.
Yeah, exactly. Because like, to get put to that position, you have to pass so many
Yeah.
like blockages where they're like, oh, you can't go next unless like you allow us to tag along your back.
Yeah.
Something like that, right?
Because politics is just like show business. There are no temporary friends. There are no permanent friends. They're all temporary. That's why when you find someone, a friend, keep it forever. Oh. But like, because in politics, it's all about, and show business, it's all about, can I use you? Will I benefit from you? Like, will my love team jack up my
And this is
fan base?
and we're just not talking shit because we've experienced
Here in
this.
show business. We've been in show business.
Yeah.
I've been working since I was fucking 12. You know, I like literally started from the bottom of the showbiz world where I like, but I didn't suck dick. Alright, I went to nice school. I wasn't like those motherfuckers that prostitute themselves for success, but that's a different story that we're gonna talk about. But like, you see how it is, how people put on their masks. How they put on
Lies, all lies,
Lies.
all lies.
They put on their masks and they put on their mask and like in front of different people like I'm angry.
You get extra life, extra
This is like I'm stoned right now. Damn, it's some of that mango dream. But like they put on this different mask with different people and like they what we were taught in workshop was to accept and adjust, and I think I use that in life all the time. But sometimes you just can't adapt to the bullshit. There's a certain point where you have to choose, man. It's like you're on this fine line of like what's right or like what's gonna fucking make me money. And usually everybody's like, well, we're all in here to make money anyways. Might as well. And then they just completely lose themselves.
Yeah.
You know, that's why there are a lot of there are a lot of fucked up artistas out there. The fucked up artists.
Well, I think it's hard to blame. So like they start from when they're a kid, right? So
yeah.
they're growing old and
Their thought process is like different.
yeah, I mean they develop in a different way. I mean, I definitely developed in a different way because I was going to school and I was doing the showbiz thing at the same time. And what is that? Fuck, I forgot my point.
Showbiz. Kids.
Man,
Go
it's
ahead.
gone. Totally gone. Coffee, man. No more coffee for me.
Give me some more 5-HTP. But yeah, like you have to choose. Like sometimes, like people just do it for the money, and then just.
Oh, that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
Sorry, I started to cut you off. So like it's basically momentum, dude. Like imagine you live this life, where crazy life. You're barely sleeping. That's why.
You never fucking sleep.
That's why all our like a lot of like kid artistas are small. They don't really grow tall because like they're just basically no nutrients.
Like John Pratts.
Was John Pratts a child
Yeah.
child star, ba?
Yeah. Probably that's why. We love you, by the way.
I love you.
We're not bashing you, even though you try to go for my girl.
What?
Yeah, I went for Jackie.
But he's married now.
But
Dude.
he's
You gotta
not,
bring that shit up, man.
No, I just can't get over
This
it.
will reach millions of people, man. This will reach
We love you. We
millions
love
of
you.
people. You know what I have actually noticed
He
about
taught me how to
podcast-
dance.
podcast number 0. I'm having a real hard time trying to conversate with you like this, man. I
And
keep on going out of screen because I can't. It's such a hard line. I'm like, okay, Dino. So how are you feeling?
We're
today?
in the box. Don't worry, guys.
It's
We're
hard, man. We're gonna evolve.
gonna
It's okay.
evolve.
We're gonna
Especially.
be better.
And then it was like episode 1. It's like this all out. Like, Juno Ricardo's recorded journal. And then everything's like HD as fuck and better than the quality that they put out in like in the local.
We have GoPros. Reaction shot. Reaction shot.
There's always a reenactment of like last podcast, and it's different people.
What? Claymation of what happened the last podcast.
Oh man, but this is why we're gonna get in trouble, and we already thought about this, is because I promised myself anyway that I'm gonna be completely honest and not name drop as much.
I'm gonna lie the whole podcast. Every podcast.
But if you lie, you have to wear this.
You have to wear this, or will I wear this? I don't know.
You could just be lying. You could just be lying. You
Am I bald? I don't know.
It's not. We're actors, remember? Actors are fucking liars. We're the best liars ever. And then
really, dude, it's like.
But it catches up with us. Like we don't. Sometimes we become pathological liars. I mean, even though we don't.
It's like a flow state, dude. It's like you can't like. It's so hard. Like I super admire people like who are able to act because you're not only acting it. You're acting, and then you haven't slept in so long, and you have to do exactly what the director says, and then you have to do it in front of like 40 people watching you under like a hot thing.
Yeah.
So that you can't just be like faking. It's not a lie. It's more like you become whatever you're trying to act. I mean, the really good ones. I mean, you may say what you want about Philippine cinema, but the talent and the way that it like,
talent, no doubt. Directors,
like,
talent, no doubt.
Like the execution is like in acting is like you can see naman like who are like the top like who people say oh that's a good actress. She's a good actress, man. It's obvious because they bring out feeling when you watch it. Exactly.
You feel it in their art.
Yeah, so it's like I think it's like a flow. It's like anything, dude. It's like surfing, I guess. I mean, for surfers, I mean, when I train jiu-jitsu sometimes, like the best, whenever I'm doing the best is when I'm not like thinking and you're just doing it and you're just like having fun with it. And I guess like when
you're in your zone.
Because when you're doing workshop, it's easier to fall into that position. Because like you're like in a box, you feel safe, everybody's around you, everybody's positive. When you're like
right there on
the spot, everybody's looking at you, like, and then there are people around watching and shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking
and then when you have to
stressful,
cry,
and then you
can't cry, and then you start hearing the whispers like
iiyak na nga lang, di pa kaya.
Fuck. Man, I've had shit thrown at me like, are you an actor? Are you an actor? Then fucking act. And I'm like, well, thank you for that. Shit. No, that's like in my head the whole time.
Kanya-kanyang ano yan, man.
Motivation.
Yeah.
But there was one time during About Your Love, I think it was my first crying scene.
It was the one where it was raining.
It was raining. It was perfect because it was raining. And then, but I think it was Derek Allen. Derek Allen, he was the assistant director. And then I had to cry because me and Empress, like, she broke up with me in the show. And then her character broke up with my character. And then I had to cry. And then it took me a while. And then I was really, like, internalizing. And I couldn't cry. And I was thinking of, like, different types of motivation, like, stuff. Like something to motivate me so I could cry. And, like, you think of, like, the most fucked up shit. Like, my parents are dead. My sister's dead. And like after a while, like you like in your mind, after you killed your parents so many goddamn times,
like,
you're like, oh, they're dead, or whatever. So it kind of
Batman. Fucking storyline in your own head.
So like it just doesn't work, and then there's all this other shit, and then you hear the fucking director from like fucking 20 feet away screaming like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's why it's not acting, dude. Like it's flow state.
Yeah, and then there's so many things and like going through my head, and I couldn't cry, and then I stuck to one thing. Like, oh my god, fuck, I'm gonna lose my job. And then that's when I started to like feel something, because like to some people this is just work. This is like their way to make money. But for me, it wasn't always about the money. It was about most like when I was younger, definitely pussy, but it wasn't for the money. It was really about the art, and like execution. And then I thought like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my fucking job. And then Derek Allen saw me like just like fucking like just rambling, and then just slapped the shit out of me. He slapped me, Dino, and he slapped me really hard. It was like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my job. And he was like, oh man, no, you're not gonna lose your job. No, I'm gonna lose my job. And then like, no, you're not. I'm gonna lose my job. And then, oh, okay. And then he stopped back. And then I started crying. And that motivated me to cry. Because I was like, I didn't want to lose my job. So yeah. It's just different. It's different styles for different people. Like how people put like they listen to like really sad songs on their iPod. Like Dear Mama, like Tupac.
See, but okay, I have like my Lola, Dory Romero, started acting when she was 16, extra and shit. When she has a sad scene, she would be able to cry instantly because my Lola grew up during World War II, dude.
The fuck?
She had to they had to go from building to building
Oh my God,
to
really?
run after the Japanese because my mom's my Lola's mother was American citizen. So if you're an American citizen, the Japanese don't like that back in the day. Yeah, so they had
Pearl Harbor.
they actually had to burn all of their childhood pics. My Lola doesn't have any baby pics.
Oh my God.
Any
that's
pics.
So sad.
They're from the States. They were visiting the Philippines, and then World War II broke out.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so they couldn't go back to the States, and then my Lola said pa nga her mom was very sick already at one point, and the only time that she eventually went on and died was when the American troops started like coming down and like started arriving, and she's like, oh, I can probably leave my family now because it'll be fine. So it's like, imagine you have that in your back pocket. You've lived that. So you have a scene, okay, your boyfriend left you. What the fuck is that? Like it's
the other
a
guy.
problem, dude. And a bunch of these, like, I had no reference point. So when I would act before, I really followed instruction, and I had to like do like methods because there's no sad. I grew up, born pretty happy. LaSalle Green Hills, pretty good. I mean, like, there's some sad stuff, but off.
Yeah.
There are some people who become artistas who like, 1 meal a day, sometimes no meals a day. And when they become an artista, you can see all that passion come out. And it's nice, diba? So like, life experience also is very important, I think.
But yeah, definitely. And then and also about acting, it's like how like you said, like method acting.
We're talking about like this, like we're fucking Oscar winners or some shit. I'm just trying to relay some information that I heard. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm.
Like,
I don't want no shit from no people.
But,
Be like, what is this? What is this method you've been using?
But yeah, like when you're a kid and then you're acting and stuff, and then like it sometimes it fucks you up because when you're saying like. You have to be the certain character, in front of a lot of people, and then like it messes with you in a way because when you act as a certain character, your thought process is as the character.
Yeah, definitely. You're reacting.
You react as the character, and so sometimes off screen, you're like that. So I think that's what.
Meron ganon, diba?
So I think,
actually talked about that in class also, right?
I think that's why when I was 17 up to 22, I was just an asshole because like all my characters were just assholes. When I was like, and I'm like, fuck, and I just realized I'm like becoming my character, and like a womanizer.
Baka naman they got you for those
Yeah,
characters
because
kasi,
that's me.
you're mistaken.
But there would be like times like you'd cry and it'd be cut and then like 10 minutes after I'd still be crying, man. I'd still be crying because I'm just still there like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And they're like, Dino, cut, we're done. No, I know, but fuck.
You gotta let that out.
You gotta let that go because that's stress.
Yeah, that's
kill you.
I remember I did Maalaala before with Raver one time.
So the AJ, right? I know.
No. This is me, Raver, and basta like we were like the last two. And then like
he was the security guard.
Yeah, security guard. And then like he had this like parang he became autistic or something.
Something like
and then there was this one scene where I was mad dapat. And then he was acting. And I just got pulled into I started crying. I couldn't hear from like, Chris, stop crying! Stop crying! Get back! Like it's like but I'm tearing up and it, like the scene doesn't make sense. I'm crying. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But that's what I felt in the moment, dude, and I couldn't stop because for me I wasn't the character. I was myself, and I saw him acting, and I was like,
But I like those actors, man. Like where sometimes you're not even trying, but you get pulled in.
Yeah.
Like it's like you just ride that wave, and then like once you get in sync and like perfect gold money. But I just wish.
Fun.
But I just wish that that we would evolve, which we are. I have hope. We have Hannah Luna. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard good reviews. I'm fucking like, I'm like food critic. This sucks. Do you cook? Nah. but I've seen Metro Manila. I've seen OTJ, and those movies were like, damn. We have there's hope. There's hope. Did you know Quentin Tarantino was inspired? Yes, father.
Yeah.
Yes, uncle. Sorry. I'm doing a talk show. Okay. Fuck.
I guess you have to finish episode 0.
No.
What?
No. I just the key's outside. Go. Sige, go lang. I'm gonna see.
Organic as fuck.
Organic as fuck. I was like, no, mom. Stop.
Gluten free.
Stop, mom.
Non-GMO.
Shit.
No cow manure.
See, this is why I feel like sad for myself sometimes. Like, at 18, I made my first million. And then I had my own place. I had my own car. And then now I'm fucking 27 years old. I'm back in my parents' house. Doing a fucking no budget.
Started from the bottom, now back.
Man. But like, sometimes, yeah, man. Definitely.
Man, this is
Dino's,
guys, this is Dino's room. I saw this thing a while ago. It's like, this is a contract we're supposed to sign when we were training before. You didn't even fill it out, dude.
No.
You didn't even fucking fill it out, man.
No, because I just threw money at everything. It's like, do I have to write this? Here's money, I'm done. Yeah, man. Man, life is fucking funny. Life is fucking funny as fuck. It's fun, too. Depends on how you want to react to stuff. Fucking... like, in show business, you're on the cover of magazines and everything, making all this money, and then you just like, no, I don't want to do this anymore.
It's hard, dude. It's the thing that the reason why I kind of stopped was because it became like I started seeing the pattern, and like I would feel it when the pattern would repeat itself, and then I was just like, maybe try something else, man.
Like when you watch noontime television shows, they're still doing the same thing that they did a decade ago.
Yeah.
Just more HD and hotter.
Kind of is. Yo, ABS-CBN. Why do you have ABS-CBN HD, dude? Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I can see your back. The fucking. I know it's like 3 in the morning, and then like you're trying to shoot a day shot. The fucking background is pure white. It's so halata. Keep it like low.
You see the pores.
Low def, dude. I mean, like
covered with
everybody looks tired and shit.
It's probably like 3 a.m.
5 a.m. Nobody
5 a.m.
slept yet. There's a 56 sequence of the day.
Oh my god.
2 units. People are going back and forth. Like it's like
it's terrible.
I think the problem.
We're overworked. We're overworked here.
I'm not saying I'm overworked.
No,
I'm saying that I think. Like what you were saying a while ago, you were throwing money because you had so much money. You're throwing money at it, and it seems to me when there's a show going on, people just throw money at it instead of. It's hard because there's so many people involved in a set, man.
Involved.
Imagine there's it starts with the writer, I'm thinking, right? So like it makes the layout for the story, and then the director kind of like puts it all together, right?
Yeah. But sometimes the writers, like even though they want like creative freedom, other people also telling them what the fuck they write.
Yeah, the studio, the
producers.
Yeah. There's it has to pass through so many filters before it actually gets out. That's why guys make some web series.
Yeah.
Post it online. Give it out for free.
And
Jesus.
like, because I believe that
come on.
If your only motivation is money, then that just fucks everything up. I mean, we all need money, definitely, because we live in this fucking society where fucking currency exists. But, I mean, most definitely, we all need money to survive nowadays. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like we have to go out and hunt for our food. You know, that's our way of hunting, like, money. But like, if that's the only thing that you go for, like, there's no substance behind anything, then I think that's what fucks up everything.
Yeah, success without substance kind of fucks with you.
Because it's empty. You feel that it's empty. It's like, You know, like sometimes it's even hard to buy.
Yeah, it's like when you play a video game
Mhm.
and you just cheat your way through it.
It's like
It's like I wasn't vulnerable the whole game.
and also talking about like pattern. It's like let's go back 20, 30 years, like back into Philippine cinema, or the industry. It's the same stuff. You have girl, boy, girl probably poor, boy probably rich. Boy falls in love with girl, girl gets into the family and they become part of the business and everything, and then some conflict happens, and then that, or like poor boy likes rich girl, or like there's twins separated at birth.
No, those are fads, dude. Those are fads, man. Like you see, like one time everybody's a twin, and then one time everybody's a half fish. Half fish. And sometimes everybody's like underwater. Sometimes and then biglang there was a thing. I think the trend now is like
like infidelity.
Also, and then there was a trend. I think before it was like parang soldiers, and then now it's like kind of police. Like I saw a lot of police, and I'm sure like eventually it'll. And look, General Luna.
I bet.
Is like
the
war,
Bonifacio.
war. And like that's a trend now.
Yup. And also about like parang the love teams, like boy girl love each other, and then the fucking title of the song is some old cheesy ass love song from the 80s.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
That happens a lot, so many times, and I guess that's why I just got tired. I just like just give me something to fucking work with.
Yeah, and when I was working, it was hard because like I was earning money, but I wasn't really accomplishing anything. I was busy, but I wasn't ascending. I was stagnant.
There's no growth.
There's no growth. I mean, I had enough. More money than I could ever imagine.
More money than
age.
Kids our age were supposed to have.
Yeah, like it doesn't make any sense, man. Yeah, exactly. Success without substance. I was maybe successful in the sense of our society because I had money, but there was no substance behind it because there were people who could do the job better than me, but you know they weren't in my position, and parang it fucks with your head there. Because like there's at like we were dancing. Fuck, dude, there's like 1 trillion dancers better than me who deserve to be there.
Yes. That's why like I felt bad every time I danced. Like because I entered this shit as like an actor. Like but then they teach you how to sing, they teach you how to dance. If you're a dancer, they teach you how to sing and act. If you're a singer, they teach you how to act and dance. So every time I would be dancing on fucking live television in front of the whole fucking country, I felt like a fucking hypocrite. I felt like a fake. Because the fucking backup dancers
are killing it.
Are fucking amazing.
Backflip,
G-Force. What was the other one?
Extend.
These guys work so goddamn fucking hard.
Yeah.
They have like 10 performances in like 2 hours. And
constant costume changes.
Constant costume change. And they get paid shit. They get paid shit. They get paid dirt. They get paid
compared
to us. And we suck.
Yeah.
We suck. We completely suck. And the ones who are more famous than us suck even more.
Well, no, not necessarily.
Well, not necessarily. I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying everyone.
Okay,
like,
it's like this. Bato-bato sa langit, tamaan mo galit. Oh, masyadong
halata. But it's true. There are some there that are that are put on a pedestal, that have the spotlight and can't even fucking get the steps right. You know what I mean? And they think.
Is it still like that today? But though I don't know, I haven't really.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. If you, that's why I
turned
on the TV. I turned it back off, dude. Like off. You know what I mean? But I'm happy for all the dancers now, like especially G-Force, because those motherfuckers grind. Miss Dressel came from Hot Legs, and then she made her own shit, and now now they have their own studio. And now all these dancers have their own schedule, like, you know, because there are a lot of dancers, right? Now they have their own schedule for their own workshops, and it's all different styles.
You know, I think you know why this is happening.
Why?
Internet.
See,
people. See, you check out X Artista's Instagram, and you check out one of the G-Force dancers' Instagram. You can automatically compare movement.
And these dancers are hot as fuck, dude. Most of my exes were dancers.
Great personalities.
Yeah, dude. And
very round personalities.
round
personalities.
Like, and you know what's messed up also? Like, I like have the hots for dancers, right? but there would be like this rule, like this unspoken rule, where artistas aren't allowed to have relationships with dancers, and like because like they're not of the level as they are.
No, I don't think so,
No.
man. I think they probably have different. I mean, I'm sure some celebrities have had relationships with dancers,
I
man.
mean,
Yeah, so
But,
I
like-
think you can generalize that way.
but like I mean like there was a time where like what the fuck are you doing? Because like I heard this one artista girl was dating this dancer guy, and everybody just was telling her like the fuck are you doing? It's bad for your career. Why are you going for someone who's lower than you?
Britney Spears did it.
Britney Spears, look what happened to her. She shaved off her head.
Britney.
And then fucking he took half her money. But that's a different case, you know what I mean?
Or is it?
Or is it? I don't know.
Right? Because like, isn't it like that like this person is like my doorway to the outside world? Like they understand both spots.
Fuck.
It's my
Continue.
podcast now. Okay, so Dino's gonna go out and move his car. So you guys are stuck with me for a bit. You know, we've been talking about doing this podcast for a while now, and I'm happy finally able to do it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be very crazy. It's gonna be at times reckless, and gonna watch out, guys, because this is gonna be something different. Talk about by myself. Edited part right now. Edited part right now. Edited part right now.
Fucking see this was my fear. But I'm Dina! What the fuck are you doing? What, Mom? I'm shooting a porno! Fuck. I need to do something with my life. That's why we're doing this.
Yeah, we're gonna be shooting in different locations. This is gonna be the one of many podcasts. So, you know, we're gonna try to have guests on.
Yes.
Who
Celebrities,
celebrities,
politicians.
people have information that we like. Mostly, I think what like my goal here is just to have stuff that I think people should know, like smarter people than us come on the show and talk about shit that we like bro science about. They have the facts and shit, and you know, just like some cool people we can talk to also. If you guys have any ideas, just comment. Good, bad.
Yes, good,
whatever.
bad. If you hate us, you love us.
As long as
Doesn't
you're
really
there.
matter. We're gonna keep coming at you.
Trying to keep on shaving my head. Let's go, guys.
I'm gonna keep growing my beard. I just shaved off my beard. We both shaved.
Yeah, you're shaving.
my pubes. I would be like, oh my god, will you shave? Will you shave? I just did. And if you know what I'm talking about.
All right, so this is 43 minutes, dude. That went by pretty fast. That went by pretty fast. Do you want to say anything before we log off?
In the words of Block 9, bato-bato sa langit, tama, huwag masyadong halata. And we're just gonna be completely honest, man. This is we don't mean to hurt anybody, but if you're butt hurt, then you're butt hurt.
Yeah, and if you feel butthurt, comment on the comment section.
You know what I
Make
mean?
your own podcast. You know, let's have a conversation.
We might even cross. I don't know, like
sword fight, right?
Check out our penises.
No!
Fuck.
All right, coffee's done.
So yeah, man. Juno and Ricardo's recorded journal.
JRRJ.
JRRJ
Episode.
Alright, wait. So, Juno Ricardo recorded journal, #JRRJ.
Isn't that a brand though?
No, RRJ
Oh,
was.
okay.
RRJ
Was?
What? No, is.
Is.
Still. I used to be sponsored by them.
Sponsor the show, bro. Show a homie some love.
And yeah, hey.
Yeah, if there are any wig stores out there that want to sponsor me, fine too.
Hey, Matt. So, we promise you guys, pretty much every week, we're going to release at least one podcast a week. But whatever the fuck, man, and we're just gonna talk, man. If you guys have any suggestions, just let us know, and we're just gonna keep coming at you with the real shit. I'm Ricardo.
I'm Juno.
And this is Juno and Ricardo's Recorded Journal. Alright, man. Thank you for watching. Peace.